So you've got a preach planned. Well, there's some preparation that goes into preaching. So this is going to be a video where I show you what I do to get ready to preach. So it's a get ready to preach with me video. So I've researched the event I'm going to. So in this case, because I'm going to a Hindu temple, I decided that I would research Hinduism just so that I know what they believe and what Bible verses I can give them to counter their beliefs. So for instance, if I didn't know they were polytheistic and I didn't know of Isaiah 43:10, when they came at me with their polytheism doctrines, I couldn't counter it with biblical truth. So it's important to research the event you're going to, and that's what I like to do, so that I know exactly what I need to be preaching against, what I need to be prepared for, things like that. So it's important to know what your event is, or the religion that you're going to go and preach against. You need to know what they believe so that you can counter it with biblical truth. Do your research. That's what I do. Another thing we do is research our location because we want to know where to stand. We don't want to realize too late that we don't have anywhere to stand. So we do our research, and what we do is we look for what's public and what's private. So public sidewalks or spaces, that's right. Private property that you don't have permission to be on, that's wrong. So do your research. It'll save you a lot of legal trouble in the future. Now I'm just getting all my equipment ready for the next day, like charging our amplification. An optional thing that you can do is make a list. I tend to make a mental list, so I don't really write it down on paper. And that's it for tonight. It's the day of the preach. All the research has to come to an accumulation today where we have to apply our knowledge. And I basically just go about my normal-ish routine and just get ready and wake up and everything. I like to listen to hymns before I preach and while I get ready. And then after I'm all ready for the day, I decide on a time with my dad that we want to try and get at the event, what is the time it begins, and with those times in mind, I check out the weather so that I know how I need to dress. Do I need to bring an umbrella? Do I need to bring anything that will prepare me for the weather? And then I go and I choose my clothes and everything in accordance with that. So it was supposed to be pretty cold, and it was, so I decided on a warmer preaching shirt than most of the other ones I had. And then I just get ready for the preach. Now that I'm ready, I need to get all the equipment ready. So my camera equipment, my amplification, and the banners. So we need to take them down. We need to get the stand and everything in its bag, and the banners all rolled up nicely so that they're easy to transport. Then I pack my bag, some gospel tracts, hand cream, my Bible, anything I need, and then I'm ready to go. We've gotten ready, so now we're on the road. Everything's in the car, we're packed, we're ready to go. And so I hope that this was fun and you learned something about how I get ready. Here's some photos from the preach that we had, and you can check out my channel for some footage of the actual preach. So God bless. Okay, so there, you just got ready to preach with me. You can hopefully expect some footage from the preach, so keep an eye out for that. And if you want to have a full report on the preach tomorrow, as well as a more in detail way that I get ready to go and preach, you can check out my website. The link is in the description below. I hope that it was fun and entertaining and not too boring, and God bless.